And welcome back to Nancy's Neighborhood, folks. And I hope everybody had a great past weekend. I mean, there was things going on all weekend. I told you about them. I warned you about them. I reminded you about them. So I hope you all got out for all the events that were going on. I got out for a few of them, but not a whole lot because this is about to be the school board members' busy time of the month because you got kindergarten graduations, 5th grade graduation, middle school graduation, high school graduation, honors night for all of these, plus spring choir concerts, spring band concerts, yada, yada, yada. So, so I don't have a lot of time to do anything the month of May. So when I have some downtime, I take a little time off, prop my feet up, and do a little cross stitching. But I want to tell you all about KAB had a recycled art contest. And what you were supposed to do was to take items and make a piece of art out of some recycled items. I'm not sure everyone understood exactly what was to be done, but I saw some of the items, and some of these items were phenomenal. I mean, some of these people really took it literally, which is what they were supposed to do, and did some great work. So tomorrow night at the Museum Center, starting at 6 o'clock, that's April the 30th, the winners are going to be announced. Now, for you people who did not deem it necessary to enter this contest, school-age students, $100 to first place, $75 to second place, and $25 to third place. You could have won money, and that would have been great. So if you want to stop by the museum tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, I wish I could go. I know who won. I've seen them. They're awesome. But I think I have a choir concert at Prospect School tomorrow night. Actually, not there. I think it's at Mount Olive. But anyway, I have someplace I have to be tomorrow night, so I won't be there. But that should be wonderful. Now, the Lee Singers are going to do their spring concert Thursday, May 2nd at 7:30 at Pangle Hall. Now, Pangle Hall, folks, is the old First Baptist Church downtown. And it's a free concert, non-ticketed, open to the public, so you don't have to call ahead of time and reserve a ticket or a seat. But it's at 7:30 at Pangle Hall. My suggestion is you get there no later than 7 o'clock. Parking should not be a problem because they have that huge parking lot, and seating in there should not be a problem. But if you want to be safe, be there by about 7. But the concert starts at 7:30, and it's the Lee University Singers Spring Concert. Now, you have the Dine Around, and sponsored by Main Street Cleveland. That is also Thursday, May the 2nd. And it is from 5 until 8. And our video, our thing up there says Tuesday, but it's really Thursday. So I'll get Adrian to change that, please. Thursday, May the 2nd, from 5 to 8. And that's my fault. I sent that to him that way. It's sponsored by Main Street Cleveland. Tickets are $25. They only printed X amount, so once they're gone, they're gone. So if you don't have one, you might want to call Sharon, or you might want to email her at sharonmar@mainstreetcleveland.org and see about the tickets. They're available at Bank of Cleveland, Catch Bar and Grill, and Cafe Roma. They're $25, and you get to go to 11 restaurants, and also some stores and shops will be open downtown. Bear Brew Coffee, Cafe Roma, Catch Bar and Grill, CBC Cleveland, Cobblestone Grill, Little Diner on First, Mash and Hops, the Mill Coffee, the Press, Stack Southern Bistro, and the Five Points Cafe will be open. And then there will be other boutiques and businesses downtown open. Now, I will tell you, the Red Ribbon does not open for this. As long as I had a restaurant in the basement, it worked for me, but I don't have a restaurant in the basement anymore, so everybody's over on the other end of downtown, so they don't come all the way over to see me. So that I'm not worried about. But then the Gym Players in Etowah will open their 28th season with Steel Magnolias. It's a wonderful play, folks. And it's in the historic Gym Theater in downtown Etowah. If I say you can't miss it, you honestly can't miss it. You get on 411, you cannot miss it. It's right across from the depot. And they're going to open Friday, May the 3rd at 7:30. Now, the other dates, as you will see up there, May 4, 9, 10, 11, 18 are at 7:30. And May 5, 12, and 19 are at 2:30. Those are Sundays. So they're going to have matinees. The tickets are $12 for adults and $10 for children ages 10 to 12 years. So I think what they're saying with that, and that's what I would interpret it, parents, you don't need to take small children to see this play. Children 10 to 12 and on up, probably yes. But if you can get a babysitter and go and enjoy the play. Have some adult time. Call 423-263-3270 for more information. Now, I've been talking about the Cleveland Lifeguard course number 4. And that starts Saturday, May the 4th, and it's from 9 to 6, and Sunday, May the 5th, from 11:30 to 8, and then Saturday the 11th from 9 to 6, and Sunday the 12th from 11:30 to 8. This is a pretty intensive study, folks. You don't just learn how to jump in the water and hopefully pull somebody out. You learn life-saving techniques, and you have to be a good swimmer for this. So if you're interested in this, registering for this, and it may be full because they can't take 50 kids at a time to do this, but you can call Kelly at 423-650-7616, or you can email her at kmcclanahan@clevelandtn.gov and see if those are already full. Then Saturday, just get your piece of paper and pencil out and write this down. Saturday we have STEM on the Greenway, and that is going to be sponsored by the Bradley County Schools, and it will be, I think the times are 10 to 12, and I may be wrong. I'll double check that. It might be 9 to 12. It might be 10 to 1. Anyway, I'll check. Hopefully I'm going to have somebody on the next show to talk about that, but you will have all kinds of stopping points on the Greenway where different STEM things are set up. Now, you know I'm a proponent of the STEAM because STEAM puts A in there, but this is STEM. It's free up and down the Greenway for the kids. Also, we have Cleveland State graduation at 10 o'clock in the gym there at Cleveland State. We also have the cornhole tournament for the American Legion at 1 o'clock on Saturday. Now, half of the proceeds that they raise at this will go to St. Jude, and the other half will go to their building fund and their payoff on their debt and this and that. Now, I had a little problem finding the address of this, but finally some nice gentleman sent me the address, and then someone sent me a Facebook that would take me to the address. It's at 227 James Asbury Drive, Northwest in Cleveland, and that's over there close to Cleveland State. So that's James Asbury is the road that runs in front of Cleveland State and goes out to Paul Huff. So it's over in that area, 227. I know there are a lot of people out there that love to do the cornhole tournaments. So that is this Saturday starting at 1 o'clock. Now, also, if you want to start your Saturday morning off, you can go to the McDonald Black Fox Ruritan Breakfast from 7:30 to 10 at the Ruritan Clubhouse on Brimer Creek Road. $6, and those funds go to help Black Fox and Prospect School with some of the projects, sometimes Christmas, some other things. You get bacon, eggs, sausage, hash browns, waffles, coffee, orange juice, biscuits, gravy, and then there's usually a fruit bowl and some other things for $6. And then after you go there, leave there and go to Jenkins for the Oak Grove Ruritan Breakfast, and it's from 8 until 10. And they help sponsor things at Oak Grove Elementary, and the funds they raise go to the club's Student Scholarship Fund. That breakfast is $5. So for $11 Saturday morning, you can eat all you want and not even have to eat anything again until dinner. So that is this Saturday, and there may be some other things happening this Saturday, folks, that I don't know about, but that's what I know about this Saturday. All right, WTCI PBS is going to have a masterpiece experience in Cleveland on May the 6th at the Bald Headed Bistro. And for more information, you need to contact Phil Trummel at 423-702-7808. Tickets are $125 a person, elegant dining and special wines, and then there's a chef room ticket for $175. Now, those of you that love PBS TV, they are a .org. You know, they are a 501c3. They're a nonprofit. They have to raise funds to have their programs on TV. And I used to be a really strong watcher of theirs, and now I still do some. But I also have BritBox and Acorn, which I'm going back and watching some things that I saw on PBS years ago. And so this is a great organization, folks. So if you want to support them, I think that's great. And that is going to be May the 6th, but you have to have a ticket. You can't just walk into the Bald Head Bistro and say, I'm here for the PBS event because it won't work. You can come in the Bald Head Bistro, sit down somewhere else and order and eat, but you're not going to help PBS. All right, then on Thursday, May the 9th, Cleveland City Ballet will have their spring recital, and the tickets are on sale at Cleveland City Ballet at the old Woolen Mill, and it's from 6:30 to 8:30 at the Dixon Center, and I think this has something to do with Disney. I'm not real sure, but I'm pretty sure that it has to do with Disney, and so it should be a wonderful performance, folks. And then we have the Leadercast, sponsored by the Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce on Friday, May the 10th. And the doors open at 8 o'clock for breakfast, and the program begins at 9. And corporate tables are $6.50, individual tickets are $89, floor seating, and $79 for the stadium seating. And for more information, you can call the Chamber, 423-472-6587. This is a great event. I'm going this year. It's the first time I've been. It's all on the big screen, and the people all over the world are watching the same broadcast. Some people are actually sitting in Atlanta live at the studio watching it, but those of us that have the opportunity are going to sit at First Baptist Church and watch this on the big screen. And I think this is going to be awesome. There's going to be a lot of famous people that are going to tell us their leadership skills, how they acquired their leadership skills, what they think about leadership skills, and it has a lot to do with teamwork. So I think this is going to be great. So you can call the Chamber, 472-6587, if you're interested in attending. Now, we've talked about the Paddle Rattle and the annual Big Truck Roundup. The Paddle Rattle May 10th and 11th, and the Big Truck Roundup on the 11th. Now, Movies in the Park begins May 11th at the Greenway Park. Now, the movies will begin at approximately 9 o'clock, but it's kind of an approximate because you have to wait till it gets dark so you can see the movie on the screen, because outdoors, you know, it's not like being in a darkened theater. Now, the area will open at 7, and concession vendors will be there. The movie's free, but if you want to go and eat dinner before the movie starts. Now, children under 18 must be accompanied by an adult. They don't need a bunch of kids running loose around through there while people are going to enjoy the movie. I have not heard what the movie is, but I will try my best to find out before our next show so I can tell you what their movie is going to be. Now, the next event at the Museum Center for our crafters, and I believe that's May 25th. I need to check that. But in fact, I can check that right here. I came prepared enough. May 25th, that's exactly right. And it's going to be Melody Allen, and she is going to do tooled leather bracelets. Now, this is not free, folks, because you have to buy your material that you're going to work with. And so this is not a free event. But you can sign up at www.museumcenter.org and sign up for that class and see what else they have to offer. I think Alex just told me I'm out of time. Is that what you said, Alex? I have 1 minute to sign off. Okay, folks, it's been a great day in Nancy's neighborhood, and I hope you learned quite a bit from both of my guests today and also from our calendar of events that's coming up. So for today in Nancy's neighborhood, I'm going to say bye-bye.